Today marks the start of the 58th session of the Human Rights Council here in Geneva. And here are some ILGA priorities for this session. During the first 3 days of the Human Rights Council, the high-level segment is going to be taking place. This is when top government officials come to Geneva and share what they are doing and other plans for human rights both domestically and globally. ILGA World is going to be tracking what are these commitments when it comes to the human rights of lesbian, bisexual, trans and intersex persons. During the high-level segment, we're also going to have an annual high-level panel, and this year the thematic of the panel is the 30 years commemoration of the Beijing Declaration and Platform of Action. The Beijing Declaration is a landmark on women's rights, and we are going to be highlighting how LGBTI women were essential in the development of this declaration and how 30 years later we are still a long way to go to ensuring gender equality and human rights for all women, including those who belong to marginalized groups and victims of multiple intersecting forms of discrimination. Today, more than ever, it's important that states reenact and reinforce their commitment to gender equality. We'll also be engaging with the Human Rights Council panel on HIV responses. During this panel, we are going to focus our interventions on how violence, stigma, and discrimination against key populations are still obstacles to a sustained HIV response. Reforming and abolishing laws and policies that discriminate against key populations, including those based on sexual orientation and gender identity, are central to a response to HIV that is focused on human rights. We'll also be engaging with the interactive dialogues with special procedures. We'll engage with the Special Rapporteur on Cultural Rights, and we're going to bring to the attention how cultural rights are essential to LGBTI persons, especially to trans, gender diverse, and intersex persons. We're also going to be engaging with the Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Religion and Belief about inclusive religious practices that are focused on dignity, diversity, and inclusivity. Lastly, we will be engaging with interactive dialogue with the Special Rapporteur on the rights of persons with disabilities. The report is focused on the Beijing Plus 30 anniversary, and we are going to be highlighting how intersectionality is key to fulfilling the promises of this declaration, especially to women and girls with disabilities and who also belong to other marginalized groups. We'll also be engaging with the UPR outcomes of different countries in partnership with our member associations and partners. During the Human Rights Council, important resolutions are also going to be presented and negotiated, and ILGA World is going to be following the negotiations. This time, we are going to focus on the negotiation of the resolution on human rights defenders presented by Norway. The focus of this resolution is going to be on human rights defenders and new technologies. As an organization that has in its core the support of the work of LGBTI human rights defenders from different parts of the globe, we want to bring awareness about how new technologies can influence and both potentialize and bring harm to the work of human rights defenders. If you want to follow closely what is going to be ILGA World's engagement for the Human Rights Council, please follow us on social media.